Son of a bitch. God damn, dude. It's about that time. In a minute. Yo. What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. It is everyone's favorite time of the week. Victory Sunday for the Detroit mother effing Lions. You know what it is. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week. Kicking off, we got snow here already. I'm going to be driving through the icy roads tomorrow across the state of Michigan. Not fantastic. Not looking forward to it, but here we are. It's going to be an experience. Got some interesting things, some purchases made this week. So a lot of cool things going on. Appreciate you guys coming in, saying hello. All the early birds in here. Sheesh. Appreciate it, you guys. Appreciate it. It's been extremely busy inside of the Dagreenshiz, Sealed Shiz household. Coming up on basically $1,000 of sales per day is basically where we're at. Which is not, we don't sell things every day, but we're averaging $1,000 of sales per day, which is insane. Which is insane, dude. It's never thought that starting this year we would be here, but here we are. So I'm probably actually gonna start tonight's live stream a little different, just showing the different auctions I have, starting on my site, ending next week, and then recapping some of those that ended. Because when I first started doing that, I had like 5 things ending. Now I got at least 2 pages of listings, 1 page plus a little bit more, but so it's something a little different. Looking at a bunch of the different sealed products I have available. Coyote Bacon's in here, dude. What's going on, Kai? iPhone was on the chat. Drew, what's going on? Jeffrey Miller, son of a Merc. Appreciate you coming in. Beast 5220. Greeny boy. Hamza says, you got a nice beard. God damn, dude. You know how to make me smile, man. Appreciate you. It actually is getting a little, it's like borderline too long. It's borderline right there. Usually I probably got to hack it with like a 7 or an 8. Get it back down to like business casual length. This is about the max I like being, because I'm in like sales. I got to be somewhat presentable. So, this is typically the longest I usually want it to go. Because beyond this, you start looking like the dude off that one movie on the island with the Wilson ball. What the fuck's it called? Castaway. You start looking like that motherfucker, dude, and it's over. You ain't gonna sell shit. So, you gotta represent the brand, in more ways than one. I do that here for the cards. I do that for my job, my 9 to 5, And here I am doing this. This is where my passion lies. So, we're gonna be ticking over 1,000 positive feedback here soon on my eBay. Also, fantastic. Small potatoes. We're small potatoes. I think the store's been alive since 2008. It's a really old store, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Don't Snipe end this Sunday coming up. How you think it will go? I'm hoping I cook on that. I'm really excited. I'm already whatever the premium bidder, so I'm like balls in, ready to buy it all. So that'll be pretty sick, man. I'm excited. I'm hoping to go all in. Also hate the name of that company. I wanted to make a video, but I figure I probably shouldn't make a video. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But I wanted to make a video about it, but I'm not going to make a video about it because it's kind of weird. It's a competition. Not really, though. It's kind of weird because they're not eBay. It's a competitor to eBay. But yeah, it's interesting they call their website Snipe, but they hang their hat on extended bidding. So if you do a snipe bid, it extends the bidding. So you're not really doing any snipe bidding. I don't fully get it. It doesn't make sense why they would call their site Snipe, have a snipe bid option, but even when you snipe bid, it extends the auction. So it should just call it extended auction site and not snipe. I'm kind of confused. eBay should be called snipe. That makes sense. It's the only one that'll ever do that because there's enough eyeballs inside of it still. So it kind of drove me nuts. Obviously, they changed their name from Bid, BYD, because of the Chinese car company that rules the world. Um, that was insane. And then they still have the BYD all over their website. The bid here, bid there. Strange. I don't know. Like it's SNYPEBYD. Just call it what it is. Interesting. Was Propsian only making net 0.005% eBay commission? Must have been really low if it was the biggest seller but wanted to get out. I don't know. I think he just saw dollar signs by getting out. Or they could have been about to PWCC his ass. Instead, they were a little bit nicer and was like, hey, you have until X day to get the F out. Which would make sense why there was such a almost a month gap. I feel like 3 weeks plus gap between the two, between him ending on eBay and then kickstarting on his website and his website not even being ready for 3 weeks. Massive L's. I feel like they were forced out, but it wasn't public. This is speculation at its best. But I don't know. It seems more and more eBay's in bed with PSA. PSA is a competitor to Probstein. Forcing out the competition makes me kind of scared to then try and dump everything into being an eBay consigner, but I guess I'm not dumping a lot into it. Who knows? Love speculating. Who knows? I heard eBay might be changing it to where it adds a minute if you bid last second. It makes sense from a business point of view, though. As a seller, fantastic. As a buyer, effing, that would blow. That would blow. I think they'll do it for specific categories. That would make sense. I don't think sports cards and trading cards probably should ever see that. I don't think it's needed. Especially Pokemon. Sports cards maybe, but yeah, I don't know. eBay lawyers gave him a manila envelope that said Propstein. Yeah. Who knows? I think that's a pretty logical explanation for the quick exodus. The website seems alright. It seems pretty nice. Like I like how it has like the tax form area where you could submit your paperwork to get tax exempt. So they're on top of all that, which is cool. But I'm curious to see how it goes. Another thing I massively hate about their website right now. In order to watch something, you have to click inside of the item to find the watch button. There's not a single heart. I think Fanatics Collect and eBay, they both have the little heart emoji thing right above the item. So you don't need to click into it and do all of that, wasting your time. Is right there. So that'll make it interesting. So it literally takes 20 seconds to go into an item to watch it. So it's 22,000 items. Ain't nobody got that kind of time to be looking at all these things. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. That's for sure. Max Power, hope you're doing good, man. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Fantastic. Anyone else? Is everyone? I've been seeing all these freaking thumbnails on these videos. Markets crashing. Sell now. Got Dan Catchmall Collectibles selling everything, all of his packs. He's selling them all, getting liquid. What is going on? Are we like? Is it time to just dump? I saw something I didn't look up. Like, I haven't done like a pulse check on like, what is that? Sword and Shield? Not Sword and Shield. Yeah, Sword and Shield. I'm guessing it's down the way everyone's talking. It ain't great. One Scarlet Violet 151. I know I have a decent amount of that kind of dipped a little bit lately. But I don't know anything about Sword and Shield. I don't. So Lost Origin boxes are 777 with a slight upswing in the last week, days. All right, all right. Who knows? Who knows? Now I need to look up everyone's favorite set, Fusion Strike. That came out a year before Lost Origins. That's that one's almost a grand. Saw a little dip down. All right. I mean, if the Fusion Strike's still $940, I feel like it market hasn't crashed yet. The market needed a crash. I mean, last week when I was looking at these sales, we saw that full art Latias Pop 3 sell for 10 grand, ended up getting paid for. I don't know. Are people just trying to get views by saying it's crashing? Because I don't, if it is, like, tell me what's crashing. Does somebody have like a specific card or something that is going into the shitter? Because besides the McDonald's Pikachu promo, McDonald's Pikachu promo, PSA 10. How much is that bitch now? Like 12 bucks. 2 minutes left. $56 on that bitch. 68 bucks for a PSA 10. Yeah, those things are tanking, dude. So I mentioned, I don't know if y'all were in here. I mentioned it last week. I lost money on those. First thing I mean, you can buy at a bad time and lose money. So I bought them. I don't forget the price. Let me do the math. I bought 80 McDonald's Pikachu promos. 80. It was basically 4 grand divided by 80. About 50 bucks a piece. I paid about $50 a piece. Got them to my door. It took way too long. And I'm sorry if I mentioned this story last week, but I feel like I didn't get into the details. But literally, last it took. I was hoping to take them to Chicago CollectCon. They ended up not getting here until like 3 weeks after Chicago CollectCon, and I got wrecked. No, I guess not too bad. So I bought them for $50. Finally got them, and I just like saw the prices tanking, and I just liquidated instantly. I lost $600. Boom, gone. I think I sold them for 3,400 bucks. Not good, dude. Not good. But if that's the only loss I take this year, shit, that's a good year for me, man. We take those. Greeny predicts the future. Is vintage going to boom harder next year? Harder than right now. Harder than right now. Man, Yu-Gi-Oh is about to go up. I mean, it can't go as flat as it has been forever, right? I feel like all them broke boy Yu-Gi-Oh players are gonna eventually gonna want a Blue Eyes White Dragon and a injection Fairy Lily, and a Yatagarasu. I feel like that's gonna happen. Vintage Pokemon, man, I could not imagine it doing more than it is now. But I also we always thought like the shit was kind of cheap compared to sports cards and all this other shit. So it's kind of doing the right things. I feel like it could be a little bit higher next year for some of this shit. It definitely could, dude. We definitely could. Like I just saw, what was it? Was it Fossil Dragonite first edition? Yeah. What was it? 20 grand? I don't know what it sold on. It was something on Instagram or Facebook or something. 20 grand for that bitch. I remember when the last boom, I had sports card investors in my DMs like crazy because I was huge in this Facebook group. I was moderating it. So they piled into there and they're like, dude, should I buy this Dragonite? I'm about to buy the Dragonite. It was like 4,500 bucks then. He bought it. It dropped half, almost half. And here it is, 10x from there. Is never would have expected it. People are crazy, dude. Can't compare the previous market crash and use that as a baseline, as this will happen again. I doubt we will have an opportunity like that in years. B says, if the money from modern starts going vintage, I think vintage will go nuts. There is, like, even the freaking new Charizards, dude. Like, I don't think we've had a raw card sell for that price ever off rip. Like the black and white promo cards that just came out, those were selling for like $1,000. I don't know. I feel like they dropped hard though when they came out. Phantasmal Flames Charizard. Just gonna put that in there. Sold listings. Like $13.99. Buy it now. Just happened. Like a couple hours ago. Terrible photos. It's guaranteed PSA 9 based on centering alone. Like $13.99 someone paid for this bitch. And the shit's just raw dogged on like the backside of a freaking mouse pad. Even the full art Charizard's already $175. That's solid. It's crazy to me. There's one at auction, I think, right now. I think I watched it. Let me take a look. Yeah, there's one at auction right now. 23 hours left. Currently at $3,000 US. Now, for a PSA 10, I'm trying to think. Maybe the original, like the first to market black and white cards sold for that much. I don't remember though. I don't remember. The Moonbreon, for example, I was selling for like $250 in a PSA 10 or raw, something like that. It was cheap. Yeah, there's one ending tomorrow. I'm watching. Hell of a scan on that bitch. It looks nice. That's crazy. I feel like Shinings are undervalued compared to a lot of other vintage bangers. I could see them moving later like Gold Stars did. I'm telling you what, dude. Them freaking amazing rares. Am I right? Fuck. Those things are nasty, dude. Seal Modern is king. What's going on, Josh C? Appreciate you coming in. We can't see what you're looking at. I didn't share my screen yet. I mean, you ain't wrong. I knew that, though. That's why I'm giving you like the play-by-play. Because every time I start sharing the screen, the chat doesn't start moving. Like it just falls off a cliff. So watch. Boom. There goes the chat. Done. Gone. I'm sharing my screen. Nobody cares anymore. Shit's dusted. But this is my consignments under Sealed Shiz consignments. Let me know if you'd like any sealed products consigned. Best rates you'll find on eBay. Let me know. So Build and Battle complete kit. These just went live, so there's a lot of 99-cent stuff still. Lunchbox, whatever the hell this is. Ultra Premium Collection box, booster boxes, sleeve blisters, Black Bolt. There's a lot of Pokemon Center ETBs currently at auction. Like there's one. What is this? Pokeball tins. There's a Pokemon card. We got a couple cards in here, not many though. Not a typical item we can sign, but we'll take them. But all these are for auction currently. Booster boxes out the yin yang. Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike. What is that? That's the way CTR says it. Mega Evolutions. Chilling Rain. You got some vintage in here. Some Chilling Rain vintage. There was one booster box also. It's pretty nutty. These Pokemon Center? No. There was another one in here. There's Surging Sparks Pokemon Center box. Black Bolt Pokemon Center. So yeah, a few Pokemon Center boxes left. I think on page 2. This is my service. Unbroken Bonds. We got an Unbroken Bonds booster box at auction right now. So yeah. Link down below in the description. Let me know if you have any questions about sealed consignments. We do it all. Let me know. Like I said, we're closing in on $90,000 in sales on our 90-day sold. So averaging almost $1,000 sales a day, which is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts, guys. It's been happening quick. So appreciate all the support, man. It's been fun. My wife has been grinding. We have the next week's auctions is going to be nuts compared to this one. Even this one's got a decent amount of shit in it, but next week's going to be crazier. Popping off, dude. So without further ado, got to get into my favorite bald man. I think he's my favorite bald man. I don't think I have another favorite bald man. Z&G Emporium, some people call him. Mr. James. He consigns cards. He doesn't do sealed. He doesn't do graded video games. I do graded video games and I do sealed. So let me know. We could fill your voids. Me and James, between the two of us, we will fill your holes. We promise that. So not sponsored. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know. Let me know. Son of a merc. Going on, brother? Oh, y'all were in here earlier. Mage got all the shinings. What the fuck is that? What is Mage? Boondock, what's going on, dude? Appreciate you coming in, saying hello. There it is. McDonald's Pikachu promo, $86. PSA 10. Good night, sir. Is this card gonna moon? Is it gonna moon? I feel like the it's crazy. The Van Gogh Pikachu Raw, or no, yeah, Raw was, it dipped down to this price at one point. That's wild. That's pretty wild. So I'm gonna take a look at some of these boo boo sales, right? Usually I come in here and rip off and start looking at the $750 sales, but the Reshiram 776. I feel like that's a dropping. Vintage isn't doing much better. Gold Star Ray and a CDC 10 sold for 20K. Isn't doing much better than what? Isn't the pop counter over 100K on the Burger Peak already? Dead ass. Let me click into one of these. Is it really? Oh. 92,000 PSA 10s, my guy. Over 100,000 graded. Son of a bitch. That's nuts, dude. What a time to be alive. 92,000 graded. That's more than like the first 7 Yu-Gi-Oh sets in existence total graded cards. Just this one card. You're talking Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, Magic Ruler, Labyrinth of Night, all of them. Probably the first 6 sets combined don't pop over this. Wow. Glad I sold them for the loss I did, because Jesus Christ, I feel like nobody gives a shit. It's a McDonald's Pikachu. Unless Super Size Me has a number 2 come out soon, it might not be looking good. That don't seem great. Damn, dude. That's crazy. Buy them out and inflate. You're talking about the Pikachus? Holy shit. That's crazy. That's a 10K drop from private sale of a PSA 9 at 30K within 2 months. Well, the PSA 9 people, I don't even want to get started in this. I haven't seen so much. Never mind. The 20K CDC 10 buy was a great purchase. If it was $10,000 less than a PSA 9. Holy cow. That dude is dusted. $200 for a Carmine card? Since when did we care about females on cards in the US? I didn't think we had many cards over 150 bucks. That's crazy. Speaking of likely females, what's going on, Katie Lowen? PSA 1 Burger Chew is in infinitely lower pop than PSA 10. Is probably crazy low. Like, dummy. Probably like 4 of them bitches. 100K pop premium? 4,000 bucks for the freaking BGS 10 Pika felt hat. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. This is where all the tag slabs are, y'all. I filter for expensive stuff, and all the tag slabs down here hanging out with the freaking Cramorants. There it is. Fossil Gengar. First edition non-hollow for 700 bucks. Phantasmal Zard sold for 2K and now at 1300 probably keep dropping. I mean, it was yeah, yeah. It hasn't come out yet, right? I don't think it's come out yet. Usually this is the way it goes. But that being said, I don't remember the black or white card selling for $2,000 off the rip, but I don't remember. That would have been like a day. $1,300. The set's it already went through the pre-release and is dropping. Is it officially out now, or is it next week? Phantasmal Flames release date. It is the 14th. Yeah, so just pre-release event so far. Solid. I still get. Last week we saw a PSA 10 Revive from base set unlimited sell for like 700 bucks. That was confirmed paid for also. That was the dumbest shit I've already seen. Pokemon Center already charged you? Hell yeah, dude. Burger Chew holding 70. That pop is insane, to be honest. I feel like part of the reason it's able to survive is like the people are gonna lose their ass so hard if they don't keep buying it. I don't know. Buying it into attrition. Couldn't imagine. Like, I mean, I'd say a lot of people bought at $20. Some people like me bought at 50. It went a little bit higher than 50. I think it went up to like 68 or 70 sealed, which is when I should have had it and I could have sold it and made some money in Chicago if everything worked out. But FedEx, one of my first of 4 FedEx issues in the last month. Please don't ship with that company. Do not recommend. Nothing but pain and suffering has occurred. Damn. Metagross, 140 bucks PSA 10. All right. Enough with the fun and games. Gonna go look at all the stuff none of us can afford, including myself. Okay. Shall we? I can confirm I am going to be getting into Fanatics tonight. I definitely have a couple of items I'm watching that I want to look at, even though I probably shouldn't because I just bought a bunch of sealed modern. But here we are. Cheers. Happy Sunday. This Mewtwo card at $14.50 is still crazy to me. So if this can be $14.50, if this Mewtwo can be $14.50, that Charizard I could see being like a $2,500 plus card off the rip. Like after the first to market, after the first couple weeks, I could see it settle in more than this shit ass Mewtwo, to be honest. Which is insane. Insane. Now we're getting to the big baller slabs. Yes, that is where we have decided to nest. The big baller section of the Z&G Emporium Sunday night auction. Gengar VMAX, 1,800 bucks. What do y'all think about the Mega Gengar they popped off? Spoiler alert. Spoiler, look away from the screen if you do not want to see what's on the screen. What do y'all think of this, bitch? I'll let you know my thoughts. Who did this drawing? Dan Shao. That may or may not be their name. I have no clue. Not gonna lie, I'm not a fan. I think it's kind of lazy. The Mega looks amazing. I think it's better than the VMAX. I don't like the VMAX at all. I don't like the VMAX at all. This card definitely looks a little bit better than the VMAX. When I first saw this, I thought it was a regular EX card. Like one of the $5 ones. I didn't think this was the SAR. Because it almost looks like a half art, the way the bottom of the card is, it kind of threw me. It is a full art, but it's, at a quick glance, it looked like a half art. And I was like, oh shit, that's the SAR. God damn. Okay. Dang. I guess it's cooler now, because now it's the SAR and it's not a half art. But yeah, that was my first thought when I saw that. That's for damn sure, dude. Is the Gengar on the ocean? You know? Who really knows? I think he's in water. Like, you got ripples. You got ripples in there. And it looks... Since when did ghosts swim, my guy? Like, what the fuck are we doing? It's a ghost. I don't think I've ever seen a ghost ripple water. That's a true statement. But yeah, no, this is like some Nightmare on Elm Street type shit. Not Elm Street. Nightmare Before Christmas type thing there. Definitely looks like a wave of some sort. Like, it screams like acid to me or some shit. So if I translate his attack, I wouldn't be shocked if it was like some poison acid bullshit. Hold my beer. See what it says. I guess black and white's what you're doing. Translate, bitch. Don't be stupid. Why are you translating to Spanish, stupid ass phone? Who? You get a new phone and then it just fucking doesn't do what you want it to do. Void Gale is the attack. His ability is called Shadow. Your opponent. Let me just take a picture. Choose one energy, attach this Pokemon, attach it to the bench. Trash. As you have this Pokemon, your Pokemon receives damage from your opponent's Pokemon EX move. The number of cards taken will be reduced by 1. Oh, so it's basically not treated as a Mega. Huh. So they only get 2 prizes if they kill him. Still buns. I don't think it's playable. Who knows, though? Who knows? Looks like it's using Sludge Wave. It definitely... Is that an attack? I never heard of that one. True, though, it does have full art IR vibes. Nampi likes it. Shiny Mega would have flipped the hobby. The colors are fantastic. I mean, it is pretty. The Japanese one's going to be nuts. I feel like it's like he's coming out of the shadows. What's going on, Brad G? Appreciate you coming in and say hello. Void Gale makes sense. It's like a void storm, basically. There you go. There you go. It is an attack in the game. Son of a bitch. Sludge Wave? Sounds fucking dirty, dude. Damn. Okay. You don't see creature decks cards every time. $15,000 for a PSA 9 beta Chansey drawing. That's cute. CDC 10 Pikachu felt hat 770. I believe that is half the price of a PSA 10. think I should just buy a stack of CGC 10s. PSA 10, Pikachu, Van Gogh. I'm sure I could just scroll a little bit and I would see one. Is that literally half the fucking price? It's less than half. Okay. Okay. It's like, yeah, okay. $15,000 for this bitch. 20th anniversary. Jesus Christ. 20th anniversary promo card is insane. 2025 Chorizard Japanese. The Japanese one is $1,000 still, my guys. The Japanese one. The English one ain't out yet technically, but usually that makes these go down a little bit. We still might get another version with the attack name in big letters like the others. Just to confirm, somebody let me know. We're not getting the Charizard with the big letters in the set, right? That's only as like the UPC promo, or is it also in the set? Somebody please let me know. Somebody more intelligent than me that is investigated this, let me know. 2 minutes more menacing than the VMAX was. I can never get over how stupid his arms looked. Yeah. Only the UPC. See, that sucks. That's kind of shit. $1,900 pristine 10 Japanese Mewtwo. Nice. Just the full art. There's got to be a half art, right? There has to be like a regular base, like Mega Charizard, like a $3 one. There's got to be. The UPC promo goes hard though. Hopefully the print quality isn't complete dog shit like a lot of the UPC promos have been. Like they have been. We were robbed of a Toshihiro Ono illustrated Mega Gengar. Jesus Christ. Toshihiro Ono. The guy sounds like he didn't give us the love here in the US, huh? Fucked up. PSA 9 base Chari, $1,100. Platinum Arceus Chari, $4,400 in a 10. America's favorite hoarder coming in with the facts. Give Joshy a like. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Up to 15. God damn. 3 away from being legal. I like how this Victini's pushing on the freaking Zekrom, dude. Victini, $950. Ain't nobody ever cared about Victini until that card came out. I feel like... Nope. Can't say I've ever seen somebody asking for that, ever. All the illustration for the OG comics. Oh, shit. That's pretty cool. Show. $2,000 for a PSA 5 Gold Star Mewtwo. Double hollow error. We'll see tonight if there's a single Neo Rev card that doesn't have double hollow. Probably not. Blastoise EX. I feel like this is close to being flat. This one hasn't boomed out of his freaking shorts. That's crazy. $900. Another Gengar VMAX over the 2K mark. A BGS 9.5 Shining Charizard. Dude. Yeah. People spending this kind of money on BGS slabs is insane to me. The shit I've seen trying to regrade BGS slabs and cards being inked inside of the slabs is not good. Black Kyurem, Black Star Full Art, PSA 10. I don't know if I've seen this card. Do I ever watch Alex Nostalgianomics? Come on, Zone. The fuck, man? Yeah, I do. He's definitely one of the guys I keep up with. Back when I interviewed people on my channel, I had him on towards the end of that run, probably one of the first channels he went on. I don't remember how many subs he had. Good guy, good guy. I vended with him at Collecticon too recently. Recently being last year, almost exactly a year ago. Crazy. Good guy though. Dude's grinding. Opens way too many packs live. I could never do that shit. I feel like I would lose some of the movie magic, just like PK does it. Um, I I don't know why I just drew a blank. All of the people I know now rip packs live. I now just have like 40 names in my head I can spew off, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I feel like I'd lose some of the magic doing the ripping of packs. Like I just bought 6 packs of Mega Set. Me and my son on Saturday had like a boys' day. We went to a buffet, got some Chinese. We went and got 6 packs of Mega, got absolutely fisted, and then we went to a hockey game. And I don't know, it's still fun to open. Like I saw cards like, oh shit, he got a base Mega Venusaur, but we both lost our minds. You know, it was still pretty cool. It's still pretty cool. Victini is the most forgettable design ever. Damn, dude. Yeah, why'd you ask if I watch Alex? I've been outbid. Oh no. I've been outbid. I've been outbid. Do you think you would ever go full time in a Pokemon? Probably not. I know a lot of people have. I am doing exceptional at my in my career, so I probably don't think I would give that up. My wife doesn't. My wife works full time Pokemon, so I'm living vicariously through her. She does the consignment stuff full time. That's her job. The eBay stuff I showed, she did all the photos. She does all the payouts. I just come in and mess things up. Now is really kind of what I do. If she asks me to come look at some of her spreadsheets, I go in there, check things out, or I give her some advice on authenticity of something. But besides that, she runs it. So I get to go work the 9 to 5, and she gets to have fun looking at Pokemon all day. Some bullshit, boys. Some bullshit. So probably not, man. Unless the consignment thing absolutely went bananas. But I think before I went full time, I would hire people. I would. There's no shot I would quit my job unless it went parabolic, and but that doesn't seem sustainable. It would for that to happen overnight is not sustainable. So I would definitely be hiring people before I did that. Avocado was bullied into being here. Yeah, you were, dude. Having a very successful career outside of cardboard is the cheat code in the hobby. It is. It does help. It does help. It's nice. I like talking now to people because I'm in the automotive industry working with my customer now is Stellantis, formerly Chrysler, and talking with different people, and they're like, "Oh, I got all these sports cards. I got some Michael Jordan rookies and Tom Brady rookies." I'm like, "Dude, hit me up. Let's get them graded." So now we can bond. I can bond with people over things that isn't car related, and it's pretty cool with how big of a mania this is. It's crazy. So many people have Pokemon cards. It's insane. So many people have like the little Pokemon phone case. It's crazy. Having Alex is a good kid, and he do be giving some nice advice. Same with you, of course. I don't know. You just reminded me of him. That's why I asked. Damn, dude. No, yeah, Alex is a goat. He's fucking come a long way quick. Um, Avocado, to answer your question that you had messaged me in Discord, so now that I forced you to come in here. If you would have been here at the beginning of the stream, I did say it, but all you have to do is link down below in the description is the website if you want to consign something. The way it works is you literally just ship me your stuff in a box with like a piece of paper, fill out my submission form on our website. It asks like 6 questions, 5 questions that are like a checkbox. Ship me your items, and then when we receive them, we'll notify you. And then when they're listed, usually that next weekend, Sunday to Sunday auction, we'll send you an email with a tracker so you have all the links to all of your listings. And it's really that simple. The payout breakdown is inside of the website, inside of the submission form. So if you have any questions on that, let me know, dude. You just saved me having to send you a text, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, of course, let me know if you have any questions while you're in here. Also, I can expedite it. Obviously, I know a guy. Seen this hobby get dark and how fast it can happen. Those early Scarlet Violet days, trying to sell boxes for 90, dude. Yeah, keeping the day job is definitely smart. Speculating in Pokemon and investing into this shit is fucking fun. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's fun. It ain't. I mean, it ain't as fun as flipping skins in Rocket League, but I feel like I'll be able to flip skins inside of Pokemon Pocket here in the next month. There's already people selling some shit on eBay, like with the new changes they just did. There's shit moving in there, boy. Best watch out. Best watch out. It's pretty crazy. First edition Chansey, BGS 9.5, 3.7K. That's crazy. What new change? I already forgot what I was talking about, dude. Not even gonna cap. I don't know. Exceed, what did you say? Pocket. Oh, you can now trade the most current set. You were not able to trade the most current set. So usually by the time you were able to trade the current set, nobody gave a shit about the last set. It was all about the new set. So you can now change the newest set upon release, which is huge. And they've also changed, you can gift cards to people, and you can also trade higher rarities. They limited it to a pretty base rarity, the max rarity you could trade, and now you could trade like really nice full art cards. Something that would take a lot of packs to get, you know? Whereas before it was like a base EX bullshit type. I would know this because I've probably played that game every day since it came out. At least opened it up and ripped my packs. But I do play it quite a bit in my downtime. Since you're selling them on eBay and paying that sales tax, how do we avoid paying it twice? Would be selling them to you as a reseller so I don't have to pay sales tax on them. Math. You don't have to pay sales tax at all. You're sending to me, no charge. The way it would work, like if you looked at Not Your Dad's CPA or somebody like that, technically, because you're using me as an independent contractor, essentially, you would send me a 1099 at the end of the year, is kind of the way it would go. No sales tax. The only sales tax that happens is between me and eBay. The person buying the item pays the sales tax. So say this item here, this Magikarp sells for $15.36. They're going to pay $15.36 plus the $10 shipping plus sales tax. Your payout is the percentage of this sale price, not including sales tax. And I just send you via ACH, Venmo, PayPal, carrier pigeon, whatever the fuck you want. Strippers and below, we'll send it all. So let me know. Hopefully that makes sense. We got it all, dude. Dark Raichu CGC 10. First, like a PSA 10 of this? What does that cost? What is a PSA 10 of this card? If I had to guess, like I'm talking 3 racks plus. PSA 10 I don't know if I've seen. I don't think I've seen one sell on Z&G in a while. PSA 10 first Dark Ride shoe sold. A 9 sold for almost the same price, dude. 3,800. November 1st. Damn, dude. I mean, can't make this shit up. I mean, the back's clean. It's probably got a print line. Maybe. I don't know. People are dusted to the brains, though. This shit is crazy. Holy cow. Wada Games did the best thing they've ever thought of and changed their label to PSA because they obviously get a premium, dude. It's crazy. I'll ask not your dad's CPA, actually. He does do live streams where you can ask him different questions, but yeah, there's no, you don't pay any sales tax at all. Zero. The person buying the item has to pay sales tax. The only time you avoid sales tax is when you buy the item from Peak Football Pete or Hills Wholesale or anyone on eBay. But the person you sell to has to pay sales tax. Posted on a free day, but make it a private deal off Freebay to avoid taxes and fees. Got it. Got it. I got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. $7.90 on the Dark Ride shoe. I need to like. I feel like that just sold low. I don't know. $7.90 and then the freaking Mew Prime sold for a rack, $1,000. I don't know. Some nuance there. $5,600 might be something to look for on the new Probs Shizzle website. $5,600 on that Umbreon. Dude, the freaking watching on the prop scene website is gonna kill me though. Like I love going through like a few like I think there are 2-week auctions or something right now. Like I got 2 weeks to look at things and I gotta click the watch button. I gotta somebody go do it and tell me I'm not wrong because that is a pain in the ass. Ooh, $1,000 for the Charizard EX. This for Alligator's sick. $1,575. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You're welcome, Avocado. Let me know if you have any questions, man. BGS 10 Chinese Gengi, 2.3K. With how much CGC is growing, I don't see how these PSA 10 prices continue being half or less. How these 10 prices can continue being half or less of PSA 10. It's truly remarkable. I don't get it either. It doesn't make any sense. Literally, they're grading 500,000, 400 to 500,000 pieces of or cards a month now. PSA was there 3 years ago. You know, like they're right there. It's wild. Whereas like this Blaine's Charizard first edition, this in a tag 10, it's probably selling more than the CGC 10. So something to, I don't know. There's just a really, really bad taste in everybody's mouth. And it ain't changing anytime soon. Gold Mega Gardevoir's $900, so the Charizard's got to be what, 3 times that? Gold Mega Gardevoir's $900. Holy shit. Black Label Chinese Pikachu getting followed by Gengar, $7,800. Watch, not buy now. What? Man, you're drunk as shit. Victory Ring, trash, $2,000. Celebi Crystal, $2,000, also in a PSA 8. Freaking Grail Ghastly, $1,025 for this Ghastly Reverse Legend Maker card. That is sick, dude. This Magikarp is insane. $1,800 for a regular illustration rare Magikarp. This is what we can do to modern Pokemon. This came out. That's crazy. It came out 2 years ago. Paldea Evolved came out 2 years ago. Where the fuck have I been? It's crazy that next year we're supposed to be getting Gen 10. It came out almost 2.5 years ago. Holy shit. Wow. That seems insane. PSA 9 Umbreon Unlimi, $900. People paying car prices on BGS cards when they don't even back their grades. Good luck if you ever need a reholder, that black label. Facts. Oh, yep. Pokemon Mewtwo GX Shining Legends Secret Rare PSA 9. I wonder if, like, the price of some of these cards, like, if people are doing, like, 7-year loans on them, like cars and fucking. I got a $200 fucking Charizard payment every month. Son of a bitch. I need to go back on Caleb Hammer. They got me fucked up. Got me getting this Diglett for fucking $300 a month, dude. What the fuck are we doing? Fucking A, I need to start selling coke again. This shit's fucked up. Not good. Skyridge Japanese Gengar PSA 9 for $1,900. Damn, son. PSA is if PSA is stricter now, what are old PSAs in actuality? CGC Gem Min 10s or worse. You know? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This Gengar, not Gengar, Reverse Dark Gyarados. Team Rocket returns for 3.2, dude. Son of a bitch. I met a dude who Klarned? Fuck is that word? A vintage pack from a break for 2K for 24 months. Is that a word? Klarned? The fuck are you doing? 2K for 24 months? Wow. When you go into debt for Pokemon, that's just dark. I mean, my wife she watches Caleb Hammer religiously. If you don't know who that is, he does like financial audits of people's basically sets budgets for them because they're fucking brain dead. And the number of people on that show going in Pokemon debt is crazy. Klarna is one of those design no credit loans you can use with DoorDash. Oh man. You know, every Sunday I fucking learn something new, guys. I appreciate you on that one. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't know what a Killarney was. Torchic Gold Star PSA 7 3.7K. Damn. Reshiram PSA 10 760. So what's the CGC 10 of this is probably what? $350? Invest now. CGC 10 Reshiram white flare. Sold listings. Damn, the Chinese one is dirt ass cheap. $130 for yeah. I mean, yeah, it's $425. Also sold tonight by ZNG Emporium for $425. $760 for the PSA 10 variant. The Japanese one is $184. In case for those of you keeping track at home. People out here getting loans for DoorDash. Oh fuck, that's like goals, dude. I got a fucking DoorDash. I fucking had like a $3,000 DoorDash after I fucking smoked all that shit up. I ate like $5 worth. Holy shit. Umbreon VMAX only $2,000 in a PSA 9. Guessing that's the raw price now. Black Label Monkey D. Luffy. What do you know? Another Luffy card, dude. Like, what are the fucking odds? A One Piece Luffy card in this? Wow. Like, I've never seen a One Piece Luffy card. It's crazy. Mewtwo, 1281, PSA 10. What is this? Game Boy promo. Dope. Gundam is back. I thought last week would be the first and the last time I saw Gundam. But it's back again. 2650. Is this new shit? Crazy. Don't forget needing full coverage insurance till your Pokey is paid for. That's true. That's true. I mean, I feel like you can probably get PLPD because you ain't driving the fucking Charizard around. There is lower risk, right? AI overview. DoorDash partners with Klarna. At checkout, customers can select to either pay in full, split the cost into 4 equal interest-free payments, or defer the payment to a later date. Yes. Yes. How long are we giving the Gundam card game? I got this guy, you guys have heard the name before. Catch 'em all collectibles. In his last live stream, or it was Poke Flips, he had said that Lorcana was like doom and gloom right now. And he thought Metazoo 2 would have a chance at doing better than Lorcana. And I think he's smoking the finest crack cocaine that the Godfather himself could source from like the south of Mexico. I see nothing but huge tournaments of Lorcana people popping off, like massive tournaments. They have prize cards and all this shit. I haven't seen dick from Metazoo 2. Zero about tournaments and gameplay. I googled it and I couldn't find anything. When I google Metazoo gameplay, I see Old Zoo. I don't think they're in the same hemisphere. Lorcana, and he said Lorcana might die? The fuck are we doing? Metazoo gameplay. I'll do it again. I think it's been like a month. Yeah, I mean, the first one's 4 years old. There's a couple in here. Oh, that's one actually by Metazoo's YouTube page. Yeah, there ain't nobody making much content on it. That's what they need. They need it. They need more of that. Whereas Lorcana, it ain't even close. It ain't even close. What are we doing? Dude's dusted. Shout out to Nan. Catch 'em all collectibles. Wild. So how long am I giving Gundam? Not long. Like when I see this, I think Weiss, but I don't see a girl with her titties hanging out, so it ain't gonna do well. And it's in English. Now I know, I think there was like Gundam figures or toys, and those looked like they had a decent chance. That sounds pretty good. But yeah, I don't know about the card game, to be honest. Riftbound? I hear more about Riftbound than Metazoo. That's for damn sure. Riftbound. I haven't honestly seen a single card of Riftbound, but I've heard a lot of different people talking about it, and I see the people I follow on Instagram opening packs as degens. Shout out to Cass Collectibles. That motherfucker's been going in. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's a thing. Let me know. Who made Riftbound? Who actually like who's it's not it's not Upper Deck or if they even exist. Who the hell made Riftbound? Riot Games has infinite more money than Metapoo. True. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Charlie Herlocker's probably a little deep, you know? He's probably doing alright. E2 Expedition First Edition PSA 10. That's a pretty dope card. I feel like that seems cheap. 1,100 bucks for the PSA 10 of this one of the prettiest Mewtwo cards in existence. Pretty crazy. Rift Brown is cool. I played League of Legends in college. Is that what it's based on? League? Huh. Is that the game with Malfoy in this set? Like Draco? That's crazy. 1,200 bucks for a Metagross. Shout out to Katie Lowen, Metagross collector. 1,200 bucks. Still too high. Two black labels. What are the odds? Two black labels of this Chinese son of a bitch card sold tonight. That's crazy. I think this one was like $2,000 more, if I am correct. Umbreon VMAX Pristine 10 is only $200 more than a PSA 10. Now that's dark. If the Pristine 10s ever become the same price as a PSA 10, y'all are cooked. Y'all are effing cooked to the brains. Yes, it's based on League, Universe, and backed by Riot. They have so much damn money and a ton of cool characters. Never played League in my life, to be honest. I've been getting ads on Insta, the actor, main character, and the TCG set. Yeah, I've never been a League guy at all. Couldn't name a single fucking character. I know how the game goes. I've seen people play it. There's like different lanes, mid lane, upper, lower lane, bullshit. Seems cool. I've definitely seen some competitive play. Card game though? I saw the World of Warcraft card game happen. They have a lot of money also. That flopped. So I'll be curious to see how they do it. Only $200? That's my monthly EBT. Let's go. Let's go. I ever tell you my story about getting food stamps? I ever tell you that story? That's a good story. Machop, Legend Maker, reverse, $800. Shining Mew Core Comics Japanese Hollow, $38.50, dude. CGC 10, I feel like that's pretty damn good for a CGC 10. That's crazy. Lots of big breasted ladies in League, so it could be stonks. That makes sense why a bunch of 40-year-old men, virgins, fucking love that game. Sorry. No offense. I hear it's a great game. Special delivery Pikachu's $1,500 now on a PSA 10. Holy shit. Even a BGS 10 Umbreon VMAX this is the same price as a CGC Pristine, $200 more than a PSA 10. Bubble Diglett Mew, $1,575, my guy. Nope, we're not seeing in here. Like any Yu-Gi-Oh. I wonder if this is my Gengar. What did I buy that on? Hold up, let me see. I consigned one of these with Z&G. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. No, it ain't mine. It ain't mine. Different cert number. My cert's newer, so it's got to be way better. 1825. What's the payout on that? Times point. God knows. 90. 1642. That ain't too bad. Then I do that. They're called wandering neckbeards. You know, neckbeards are lazy as hell, people. Don't do it. You may see this massive beard You may see, look at this. But it's just a little bit of stubble. You gotta make sure you clean up the neck beard. Stay professional, people. Come on. Neck beards are lazy. Trim that up like every other day, minimum. Used to be on food stamps, but now the only stamps I know are Pokemon Center. Yeah, I was too. I was too, dude. I me and my wife. I had this card, dude. Is this my card? Fuck. Is this my Charizard, bitch? $1,000? That's pretty dark. I don't lie. That ain't great. Hopefully it's not mine. But yeah, I was 19, 8. That was probably 19. Me and my girl had an apartment. Me and my current now wife, we had an apartment, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's find out, see what I can get." So I just submitted the form. I was like, "Fuck." Both me and her were working, but I was getting fucked. I was making God knows delivering pizza at $7.50 an hour, $8 an hour is what I claimed because everything else was cash tips. God knows what I did with that. Um, I think I got $16 a month food stamps. That was the time of my life. A free $16 to pay for my Slurpees every month, and that was the best time of my life. The best fucking time of my life. I think I only got it for like half a year, 6 months, and then it disappeared. But when I got that $16 at the beginning of every month, you bet your fine ass, my ass went and got a fucking Slurpee. Got that fucking Slurpee. 2 frozen pizzas, my guy? Nope. Slurpees only. $80 and $100 for a dark Chari. This card gonna be 10 grand. I should have bought more. I think I saw a guy at Collecticon Chicago had 3 of these cards in his booth. Insane the amount of people that have so much money into this shit. Chansey PSA 8, $900. Seems kind of low. I feel like the 10 is an insane price. The 9 is also 3 grand. It's not too bad, I guess. The 9 back when I bought my 9 was like $1,700, so I feel like this price is flat as balls. We're still on November 9th. Jesus Christ. It's 10/13 already. Ooh, a Yu-Gi-Man card. $1,900 for the Flame Swordsman. A Flame Swordsman. That was a terrible Joey voice. Don't snip that. That was awful. Pin collection Gengar. $1,500. It is adorable. A PSA 7 Chari's $1,900 now. Shadowless. Black Label English Blaziken VMAX for 5.6, dude. Man. Wailord Reverse Legend Maker, $2,000. Holy shit. Seadra. This has got to be the most expensive Seadra card in existence. No? Or is there another one? Huh. Somebody tell me there's a more expensive Seadra card than this one right here. Seadra, highest price listed first. Seadra, da 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 da. Man, I was fucking right, dude. Get off my dick, boy. Get off my dick, boy. Maybe the Japanese blueback one in a PSA 10. Maybe. Maybe. But that's about it, dude. So if those Seadra collectors out there, dude, like, damn. What do I think about the new Mega Gengar card? Man, dude, I had like a 10-minute ordeal about that bitch ass card. Um, I think it looks like literally my first reaction seeing it. I'll say it again. Is I thought it was a half art card. The way the design looked, I thought it was like a regular EX Gengar, Dark Gengar, or whatever, Mega Gengar. And the double take made me realize it was actually the SAR from the set. And so I don't know. I feel like they could have popped, like, after seeing the Charizard, I had really, really, really high hopes for the Gengar, and then they let some fuckboy do it, and now it looks like that. And it's okay. I think it's better than the VMAX. I really am not a fan of that card. But it definitely ain't Phantasmal Flames Charizard style. Gengar CGC 10, first edition, $2,000. Damn, somebody unloaded the whale collection. The same artist did the Zard and Gengar? Man, that fuckboy fucked up bad. He went out. Like, he blew his fucking load in that Charizard. And he was fucking cooked his brains and made that Gengar. Like, what the fuck are we doing? They could have put the Haunter, the Ghastly, the Gengar in the art like the Charizard, and we all would have lost our fucking minds. Wow. What an idiot. You just doubled down the fuckboy. What an idiot. That's crazy. Gengar EX PSA 9, $2,000. Insane. Let the man rest. Fuck. Dark, or not Dark Dragon, regular Dragonite, 2.6K. It was a post nut clarity for the Zard. What? Oh shit. That's good. What if we somehow makes them connect to Ghastly and Haunter, get ARs like the Venusaur line and Mega? I mean, that line is sexy as hell. They did well. I mean, I actually like the Bulbasaur, I think, the most out of the three. The Bulbasaur's gas. I have one in my hand looking at it. It looks nice. The Bulbasaur is dope. There it is. Neo Rev first edition Ho-Oh, $1,100. This is a fifth of the PSA 10 price. PSA 10 Ho-Oh Neo Rev first edition. Hold my beer. Come with me and you'll see a land of pure imagination. It was a fourth of the price of the last one that sold in May. God only knows what a PSA 10 would sell for today if the last one sold in May. A PSA 9 outsold the CDC 10 price in September, 2 months ago. It has gone up since then. Wowzer. Wowzer. Mewtwo EX PSA 9 Rocket returns, $1,400. Everyone's favorite onion, $2,400 Celebi Prime from Triumphant. That's dope. Same exact price for the Lugia EX. There it is. Rocket's Mewtwo First Edition CDC 10. Apparently, I should have searched for CDC 10s. I wanna. This could be the PSA like buy-in chance that we could have had 3 years ago. I feel like the PSA 10 price of this was probably $1,500, $2,000 3 years ago. We might be staring down the barrel of what that could be in a few years. Now, major dice roll. Major dice roll. $1,000 for the fat ass Snorlax laying down with a Pokemon Center promo stamp. I'm thinking he listed some of my cards. This has got to be mine. I guess somebody else could have submitted this. There is that chance. But now I'm going to find out. I feel like that Charizard, the Burning, or not Burning Shadows, the Hidden Fates Chari, seeing this also, I'm guessing these are mine. Shout out to Brandon Baker for pulling this out of a pack and then me ripping a pristine on it, dude. What a goat. Dude, why can't I log into my CDC account? Suck my nuts. God, dude. Alright, not worth it. Don't care. Fantastic. It's 10:20. How long does it take to ZNG to list cards these days? If that was my card, extremely fast. I would have assumed they would have started today, to be honest, if that was my card. I'm logging in to see when I shipped it to him. Dude, come on. Pirate ships suck my... Jesus Christ, dude. Can we just move our ass? I shipped it Friday the 24th, so it landed when? He didn't receive it until the 29th, which was a Wednesday. Definitely wouldn't have thought that he would. So that means he listed it within 2 business days before the weekend. 2 to 3 business days before the weekend to list the card, if that's my card. Now I'll check. We'll give you the confirmation. That would be a 3-day listing turnaround time. I say that, but now I still have to log into my fucking CGC account, and it may or may not happen. Because apparently I changed my password. Yeah, what the fuck? Definitely didn't, but that's cool. Hold my beer. We'll be there soon. Resetting password. Don't worry about it. Reset password. New password. New password is *67676969 hashtag. Let me know if you need my soch. This is invalid. Suck my... God damn it, Jim. Why is it invalid, bitch? You're dumb. You're the dumbest. When is CGC getting a fucking app, dude? I talked to Matt Quinn like 4 years ago on my channel. And he's like, oh yeah, we're making an app. Suck my nuts. Alright, dude. My submissions. View status. We're there, finally. Bear with me. What was this card? Lily? Suicune, Darkrai, Mewtwo, Giratina, Origin Form, Arceus, Zapdos, Lily. Cert number, question mark, is... All this to see if it took 3 business days, 2 business days. 6080. Can't read that. 6080, 708. Yeah, 2 business days, people. Call it. Fantastic. That's fantastic, dude. Holy shit. Didn't think he had it in him. Okay. That's fantastic. This Raichu should not be the same price as the first edition Team Rocket one. That's crazy. I'm about to send some right now. Thank you for confirmation. Yeah, they're turning and burning them bitches quick. I literally had not... Usually I go in and I watch the items I have at consignment at a minimum. I did not do that. Just assuming they wouldn't be going live until today. But they're all done, apparently. This is cool. Kangaskhan test print, white border, 5.5. Crystal Kingdra CGC 10, $1,300. Cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. BGS 9 first edition Zapdos, 1,300. I'm going to scroll here through here quick because I want to get the Fanatics as the extended bidding's about to begin right now. Oh, that's delayed as shit. That scared the shit out of me. CGC 10 base unlimited Blastoise for less than $1,000. Hot dog. There it is. Grail. This outsold the Umbreon VMAX, bitches. What? A pristine 10 Umbreon VMAX got outsold by a Giratina V in the same grade. The fuck? What are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't know, Boible. I don't know. That's crazy. Meanwhile, oh no, that's Japanese. Nobody cares. There it is. The Umbreon, baby. 3850 on that bitch. 3850. The pull rate on this is going to be way harder than the Charizard from the new set. I think Mason, I think he said he did roughly 1,000 packs in his video. Maybe it was 900 packs. He pulled 3 of the Charizard. So, still, I guess that's still insane. 300 packs to get a card. I'd fucking lose my shit and drive a truck off a bridge. But it's not 2,000 packs like the gold cards or whatever. He didn't even pull a gold card. 300 packs is still actually insane. Does anybody remember the Machampion's Path, the Charizard from that set? Like what the pull rate was on that? I don't think it was as hard as 300 packs, but I could be wrong. I wanted to compare. I'm gonna take my lazy ass and go figure it out. If somebody doesn't know in the chat, so maybe somebody does, but that's definitely something I want to go look up because I'm curious how similar the pull rates are to this new set. Because it's gonna feel like Machampion's Path. I'm telling you, it's not gonna feel good opening this Charizard set unless you hit the gas. Because there is a whole lot of dog shit inside of that set. I'm telling you. It's not great. It's not. Alright. 19 likes. That's fucking fantastic, people. Fanatics collect. I do this every fucking week. Fanatics collect. Auction. Ba-da-da-da. 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 Sorry, I'm logging in for the second time to an account today. Fantastic. Oh no. Please let me log in, you stupid bitch. I had this problem last time, actually. Can somebody else do me a favor and try and log in to your Fanatics Collect account? Or tell me you're already logged into it? Because when I click log in, it doom loops and sends me back to the home page not logged in. One in 151. Thank you, sir. Thanks, ChatGPT. Damn, that's crazy. Logged in. Fuck. Do you think you'll ever see low pop reports again, or do you think the grading companies have become too mainstream? No, yeah, we'll definitely not see low pop cards for modern cards ever. Your best chance of that is shit ass print quality sets like a lot of the Pokemon Center, a lot of the promos recently, and even some of the sets. You're talking like 30% gem rates on shit. Like that's the low pop shit. Like even Giratina from the Lost Origin. Maybe that's why that's more than the Umbreon. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. The pop reports on some of that shit. I think that's definitely here to stay. I need to clear my cache or something. Um, so bear with me. I don't know what's going on. Um, delete data, cookies, cache. Hopefully I didn't just fuck shit up. Log in. I'll do a refresh even. I'll refresh the page. Give it a good 1, 2, you know? Log in. Already have an account, sign in. One time, boys. Hey, we've made it to the next page. Dude, I should be a fucking IT guy. God damn. I am good. Wait. I just logged in. I went through 3 different pages to log in, and it's still telling me to log the fuck in. Why are you being a dumb bitch? Oh no, now it's doom looping again. Google Chrome, what have we done? What have we done? Burning Shadows, evolutions, type, print quality. Yeah. That's what gives you low pop. But if it ain't that, then it's like these mega sets, dude. The print quality in those cards, besides the gold cards, those are fucking uniquely shit. But um try an in private browsing window? What the fuck is that? In private. In private. Mode that prevents your browser from saving your activity locally. That don't help me anywhere. Fuck are we doing? Control, Shift, N. That sounds like it could be bad news. But I'll do it. Oh shit. Incognito mode. Fanatics. Collect. Okay. We're moving. We're making moves. Reject all cookies because fuck off. Alright, I'm here to this page again, signing in. Maybe they banned my maybe I got banned. Maybe they finally watched one of these streams where I roasted the absolute fuck out of them. But like, he don't need an account no more. Yeah, I think I got fucking blocked from this website. I'm not even fucking lying. I'm not even fucking lying. This is fucked. This is fucked up. 2 times I've logged in, and both times, oh, you can't see my page. I gotta move this window to here. Oh, it's incognito. I just gotta share my new window. Right monitor, right click, properties, this. There we go. I think already have an account. Spinning, spinning, and we're back. We're literally right back to where we were. And it's asking me to log in again. Now I guess I'll just fucking try on my phone. See how fucked I am. Maybe it's a blessing. Fuck you, fanatics. That'd be wild shit if they blocked me. I wouldn't think that would be true. But I have talked some shit. Already have an account. Sign in. Here we go. Feel like I've seen this. That. Password, that. Login. You're in. Bringing you to Fanatics Collect. It works on my phone, bitch. What are we doing? Literally on my phone, I'm in. I am so confused of what the fuck is happening. Same login, no issues. Anyways, I guess I could make my bids on my phone. I think that's what that one girl did, right? When she did all the shill bidding, she had it like on her phone or something. Yeah. Not that I'm doing that. I'm not selling anything on Fanatics. Auction. Watch list, please. Jesus Christ, I hate working from my phone for these shit. How do I view my watches, dude? Come the fuck on. This is awful. This has got to be awful content. Alright, I just want to go look at some of the expensive Pokemon cards. There's really one card I was looking at. Holy fuck, that bitch is expensive. Really? $1,900, dude? Are we serious? Fuck me. Okay. I guess I probably ain't buying that fucking card. Why does this offset like the fuck? Pokemon. They changed their filter layouts? It's weird that it's like off. Your mom is a fucking hoe. Such a fucking hoe. I love it. What was that song? Oh. Kanye. Such a. What the fuck's the name of that song? I think it was a bop, dude. I don't even know. Oh. About to Google that. About to put that on my playlist when I'm at the gym. Hold up, hold up. Alright, we're getting there. Ooh. It makes sense. It's called I Love It, you know? There we go. Easy going, dude. Oh, sheesh. Venusaur. Test print. Disco Hollow. My guy. Do they still not accept tag cards here? I feel like they don't. That's amazing. Ooh. Nah, I already looked. PSA 9 Gold Star Rayquaza, $24,000. PSA 2, $3,200, $3,600. Pristine 10 Regirock, 6 racks. Chansey PSA 9, $2,600. Fnatic says the Japanese Umbreon and Espeon Gold Stars up for next week. Damn. Ooh, all these Sparkle Tops cards, dude. Get me fucking rock hard. Sabrina's Alakazam, Pristine 10. Beautiful. There it is. Zapdos, Pristine 10. First edition. What a beast. Lots of Sparkle and Technos. I feel like every week they've been having a bunch of them bitches. It's crazy. A whole bunch. Alright, now I'm just going to look up Sparkles. Because I'm a sucker for some top Sparkles, you know? You dig? You dig? That's another funny thing I noticed about about the Probstein website. A lot of their cover photos for their listings are backwards. So a lot of their graded cards are the back of the card and slab. Oh, it's pretty awesome. I got it over under. I'm like 90% sure their website's gonna crash the night of the auction. They'll have to rerun shit for the next day. Almost guarantee. Like they should almost plan to do it to make some headlines. They'll get shit on by a lot of YouTubers, but it will create a lot of content. It'd be fucking smart. Do I buy sports cards? I collect sports cards. I don't flip sports cards. Primarily Detroit sports legends cards. Not so much modern era people, but I do also have a fucking Tiger Woods rookie here about to go out to the boys, you know? But yeah, am a fan. Detroit though, sorry, Mr. Packers. Someone unloaded with the tops. Somebody did extremely well, dude. Well, all different certs though, so it's like somebody's collection. It wasn't like somebody popped off on one sub, which they might have. I mean, some people. I don't know how people get tens on tops at PSA, but here we are. It's crazy. How about the Bears? Dude, the Bears are crazy right now. Never would have thought, even though they have a super easy schedule compared to like even compared to the Lions. I feel like the Lions has definitely been a lot softer than originally thought based on people's injuries and shit, but um for them to have the same record as the Lions after 9 games is that's a fucking win. Like they didn't see that coming. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw 6-3 in their scope. For the Bears, that shit's wild. That is wild, dude. Want a base Doug trio CDC 10 for 15? Let's fucking go, Grimer. You already have more wins. You're a Bears fan? That's cool. Um, Ben Johnson, man, I'm telling you, dude, that dude, he's doing things. Even the Jets, our D coordinator, that went out to the Jets. I think they won the last 2 games or something, 2 or 3. Um, Wild. I'm rooting tomorrow for the Packers to get curb stomped by the Eagles, but I feel like the Packers only play really bad against dog shit teams. And when like they'll lose at home to the fucking Panthers and lose to the Browns, but they'll go to the Eagles. I think they go to the Eagles, and they'll probably be competitive. It makes no fucking sense. If I was a fan of them, I would be losing my absolute mind. Crazy shit. He's a real deal. Hell yeah, Ben Johnson's the goat, dude. The Lions finally got their offense kicking because their head coach was calling plays because a fat fuck up in the fucking in the press box didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Lord have mercy. Pop 1 of 1 Misty Hollow? These are the type of cards that if you listed this as a buy it now, is that a shine? Is it a hollow? It says rainbow. Tough to tell. If it's a non-hollow, pass. If that's a tops pop 1 of 1 Misty card, this is gonna sell for $1,000 as a buy it now. That's crazy. Eagles may have a chip on their shoulder. Packers were their team leading the charge to ban the tush push. Yeah, I mean, if you're losing to a team that does the tush push, like fucking just scoop them up, boy. Haunter, Sabrina's Haunter, pristine 10, fucking $300. Fabulous, dude. Fucking Team Rocket Eevee, pristine 10 for 140. Man, how far we've come. Crazy. 27 fucking viewers, y'all. Appreciate you guys sticking through. Hour and 45 minutes into this bitch. Oh, that is exceptional. Hit the like button if you have not already. Is it hollow? No, number 31. I was about to say, fucking $70, bitch? Still $70? That ain't bad. For Alligator, CDC 10. Now we're getting into some sauce here, boys. $60 cards. Now I feel like I can buy something, you know? Legendary. Oh, it's a legendary collection Snorlax. Still pretty dope. $60 on that Snorlax, kind of sick. Poliwag Reverse Grail, dude. Sick. These are my people. Kabutops Reverse CDC 9.5. Gigalith. Oh, it's a pre-release staff promo. That's cheap. That's like the most expensive Gigalith card in existence. Holy shit. What is this plus? No. Pass. Damn, dude. Alright. Go check it out. Go check out my consignments. Any questions, let me know. Go check out Z&G Emporium. Catch 'em all collectibles if you want the best rates on Fanatics. Go through Catch 'em all collectibles. He has his own filter here on the left. And do recommend. So appreciate you guys coming through. I am gonna go fuck off, and it's the end of the night. So y'all have a good one. Appreciate you guys coming. I'll see you next Sunday. I believe. I looked. I think the next Sunday night football game is dog shit. So, the Baltimore Ravens suck ass. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good one. Peace.